Has crazy evicted from the royal estate, but King's Godson inherits 11k acres legacy as the Duke of Windsor. The Duke of Westminster, Hugh Grosvenor, who is the godson to King Charles and godfather of Prince George, kicked the King's biological son Prince Harry out of the royal circle by replacing him to join coronation procession in May. And now, Hugh Grosvenor is making Harry more envious as he inherited the Grosvenor fortune as the Duke of Westminster. Meanwhile, Harry as the Duke of Sussex gets nothing from the Sussex legacy or anything else from the royal family estate. Hugh Grosvenor recently proposed to his girlfriend Olivia Henson at his massive home, Eaton Hall. Since the 15th century, Eaton Hall has served as the Grosvenor family's country residence. The property, which is located in Cheshire, will be the home of Hugh and Olivia's future family as the Duke and Duchess of Westminster. The estate consists of 11,500 acres and looks like a glorious place to live. Formal gardens, parkland, farms and woodland surround the house. Construction began in 1870 and was completed roughly 12 years later. The house's structure had deteriorated by 1960, and like many other mansions of the time, it was torn down. Hugh is frequently referred to as owning half of London, as the leader of a real estate business that has amassed more than 1,500 buildings throughout the world, including all of Park Lane and half of Mayfair. According to the Sunday Times Rich List from last year, he became a billionaire at the age of 25, and his family is the 12th richest in the entire country. Hugh's father served as Prince William's mentor at Her late Majesty's request, and was the late Queen's 14th cousin. Hugh succeeded his father, Major General Gerald Grosvenor, who tragically died at the age of 64 from a heart attack, to the title of the 7th Duke of Westminster in 2016. While most people go house hunting and buy the home they want to live in, the royals are generally gifted properties by the reigning monarch. However, Prince Harry is an exception. He and his wife were evicted after they actually lived in the royal estate for a while. Before quitting as working royals to carve out a new life in the United States, the couple lived in the historic Frogmore Cottage in the heart of the Royal Windsor estate. It was gifted to the couple by the late Queen as a wedding present, and they only just handed back the keys recently. But it seems that they may actually have had their eye on a completely different property altogether. But Harry's late grandmother, the Queen, firmly denied their request and suggested Frogmore Cottage. According to reports, the Sussexes requested to live within Windsor Castle, asking if living quarters could be made available after their marriage. However, at the time, they asked only the Queen and her husband resided in the private apartment in the castle. The other members of the family lived elsewhere on the estate. The monarch reportedly, politely but firmly suggested that they live in nearby Frogmore Cottage instead. Meghan disparaged Frogmore Cottage small. Therefore, before they were granted Frogmore, a number of other homes in Windsor were reportedly put forward as possible residences for the couple, one of which was Adelaide Cottage, which is now the home of the Prince and Princess of Wales and their children.